in the Congress in Tamil Nadu ahead of the crucial elections. Times Now spoke to KC Venugopal of the Congress party. Remember, sources had told Times Now that Congress High Command had told the Congress leaders not to comment on the alliance. Yet some leaders have been defiant. They have been speaking about it. And when asked about the specific question, KC Venugopal refused to comment. Listen in.
Are you in talks with Sir, looks like the DMK is upset. Looks like the DMK is upset. It looks like the DMK is upset for the comments made by several Congress leaders. Sir, it looks like the DMK is upset with the comments made by several Congress leaders. The DMK is upset with the comments made by several Congress leaders. Sir, it looks like the DMK is upset with the DMK is upset with the comments made by several Congress leaders, sir.
I told it. I don't want to repeat. I told whatever I want.
Let me once again bring in my colleague Dhani. Dhani, you confronted KC Venugopal, but he remained tight-lipped. DMK is seeking action against Congress leaders, and Congress is seeking action against the DMK leader in question. Take us through what has happened in the last 1 week. What were the comments made by the DMK leader in question?
Well, yesterday when KC Venugopal was in Chennai to participate in a couple of events, Times Now tried to get in touch with him. In fact, we played out the entire sequence. Despite us asking multiple questions to KC Venugopal, he was not ready to answer any of those questions. In fact, at a point, he snapped at the Times Now team and he told he doesn't want to speak on anything. This was the reaction that we got from KC Venugopal. And talking about what happened in the recent days, a district secretary from Madurai, who was part of the DMK called G. Talapati, he made some insulting remarks against the Congress party. He told that the Congress doesn't even have a proper booth-level structure in Tamil Nadu, and that without the help of DMK, the Congress cannot win any MP seat or MLA seat in Tamil Nadu, is what G. Talapati told. So this remark from the DMK's district secretary did not go well with leaders like Manikam Thakur and Praveen Chakravarti. So since then, both of them, they've been telling that dignity is very important for the Congress and self-respect is very important for the Congress. And if the DMK's netas are not going to give Congress its deserved respect, then there will be retaliation, is what in fact these leaders have been telling, and that is why this war of words have been going on between the Congress and the DMK in the recent times. So in light of all this, now we are given to understand that the Central High Command has in fact stepped in. The Central High Command has been keeping a close track of all the developments in Tamil Nadu, especially the developments in connection with the ruling Dravida Munnetra Kalagam, and in a due course of time, the Central High Command will take a decision on the alliance, and the Central High Command will take a decision on their stance as far as these events are concerned, is what sources tell us. But for the time being, what we can definitely say is that all is not well within the DMK-Congress alliance, and the relationship between these two parties seem to be getting strained more and more day after day.
Absolutely. So ahead of the crucial elections there in Tamil Nadu, the rift between the Congress party and DMK continues. Thank you so much, Dharani, for getting us all those details. Remember, just 2 days back, the Congress party passed a resolution, and we now have details of that. It mentions that netas have been asked to remain mum, silent on the alliance with DMK. Strict directives have been given against public comments. No statements are allowed to media as well as far as the Congress and DMK alliance is concerned. And indiscipline, this is what the resolution goes on to say, can damage the relation between the two parties. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Nyamika, who tracks Congress for us. Good morning, Nyamika. Take us through this resolution, because it appears that a gag order has been issued by the Congress party as far as the leaders are concerned, saying that if any sort of comment is passed as far as DMK is concerned, it would affect the relations ahead of the elections. Take us through this resolution passed by the Congress party.
Well, good morning, Akansha. And yesterday there was a high-level meeting which had taken place in the state of Tamil Nadu, where all the district Congress presidents were being present. In fact, the PCC president as well as the Tamil Nadu Congress in charge was also being there. And in that particular meeting, a resolution has been passed after this meeting, which is categorically being mentioned that how there were strict instructions which are being given by the Congress High Command that no leader from the Congress party should speak in the public domain anything about the alliance of India the Congress with the DMK. But despite of the fact there were several of the MLAs and the MPs who keeps on repeating the same statements, trying to pressure upon the DMK for the demand of power sharing, and for that reason now, in this particular resolution, it is being stated that this should not be accepted at all, and they have also asked the leadership of the Congress party to take action against these leaders who are repeatedly making these kinds of statements against the alliance within the state of Tamil Nadu. We have seen that how the differences have been come out in open. It is not just about the Congress versus DMK, but if it is now becoming more trouble for the Congress party itself, the way in which there are several leaders who are trying to make pressure upon the DMK for the demand of power sharing as well as more number of seats in the upcoming assembly elections. That is not going down well with this alliance, because there is a continuous delay in the negotiation talks as well. Till now, there is no committee which is being formed by the DMK for these talks of the seat sharing formula. So for that reason now it is being told by the sources that the party high command has also intervened into this entire matter. The way in which these statements are being given, how this is going to continue with the upcoming days, because a strict instruction has now once again been given to all the leaders of the state not to make any comments in the media or in public domain which can actually make an impact on the alliance between the Congress and the DMK. Yesterday only it was the Congress General Secretary of organization, Mr. KC Venugopal, who has clarified the stand of the Congress party that DMK is their alliance partner. They have worked together and they are still awaiting for any kind of confirmation or the talks with the DMK for the upcoming assembly elections, because till now there is no committee which is being formed. But on the other side, there are several leaders within the Congress party who are basically making these kinds of statements in the public domain, whether it is on social media or while speaking to the media. They are saying that it is the right of the Congress party to have a power share, and this is the demand which is being raised by many of the Congress leaders. Specifically, if we talk about Mr. Manikam Tagore and Mr. Praveen Chakravarti, these are the two leaders who are stating that this is something which is about the dignity and the self-respect of the Congress party, and that is the reason why they are mounting pressure upon the DMK for the power sharing discussion.
All right, so on one hand, the Congress party is sticking to its demand of power sharing. On the other, DMK has not formed any of the alliance committee, so it remains to be seen what DMK has to say on this. Thank you so much, Niyamika, for getting us all those details. With this, a short break, more news and updates on the other side.